Hey guys, um, today I'm redoing the Native American tag in honor of Native American Heritage Month in November. Today is the 10th, so before it gets any more um, in depth, no, I don't know. Before November's over, let me get this video out, is what my point is. But, anyways, so there were questions compiled in the tag and the other tags that I've watched here on YouTube. It started out maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, and it is catching on. So, without further ado, um, let's get this tag video rolling and out the way. The first questions, no, the first question is, what tribes am I from? I am from the Thanatham tribe. Both my parents come from that tribe, so I'm 100% Otham. Second question, am I a urban native or a res native? I would say that I'm urban. I grew up in Tucson. I've lived my whole life in Tucson up until now. Now I am residing on the Gila River Indian community. The only time that I lived on the res is when I was about 5. I don't really recall much of it, but now I'm living my life here on the Gila River Indian Community Tribe. So to answer that question, I am urban native, I guess. Question number 3, am I traditional or not? I was not raised traditional. I don't know very much about traditional. I would say that I'm a cultural person, if that makes sense. I don't know the teachings. I've been taught very little, but I'm willing to learn more or to be more in the Otham culture whenever I get the chance to. However, I don't never consider myself traditional, so sadly I would have to go with nah. Question number 4, fry bread, Kool-Aid, or commodity cheese? Choose one thing that I would is it give up, or, well, let's just say Kool-Aid I'm not a big fan of. I've never really liked it. I know it's a res thing, but I've never really been into it. Commodity cheese, it's been so long since I've had commodity cheese, so I could go without commodity cheese. So, excuse me. So I would have to say that I would choose fry bread over the two. Fry bread I could not live without. So it would be fry bread over Kool-Aid or commodity cheese. Question number 5. Kill, kiss, and marry. Pick 3 tribes that you would kill, kiss and marry. My first one is well, obviously, you guys know, well, maybe you don't know, but my significant other is Akimir. She's comes from the Gila River Indian community. That's why I'm here. So I would kiss and marry her. And lastly, I would kill no, they're just, I don't know, I just can't find my reason on why. I don't know, maybe I'm annoyed and it just feels good to get it off my chest. But that's who I would kill, kiss and marry. Question number 6. Headdress, mascots, and white people. That's a very tough subject. There's just so many things going on in the world today, 2016, and we are a people who are very proud, and I don't think that people understand that about us. And people are like saying, oh, that was 500 years ago, you guys were treated very badly, but in reality, everybody was treated badly. The blacks or African American people probably had it the worst, but I'm not saying that we are better than anybody else. I'm just saying that we are also a misunderstood group. I mean, I can tell somebody about my culture, and people are like, yes, Native Americans' culture is so beautiful, but they will never truly understand until they've walked a mile in my shoes, if that makes sense, and I hope it does. But I disagree with the princess warrior costumes, all of that, redskins. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. I just practice in what I know. I just feel that we're a very misunderstood culture, but I'm living my life as a proud Donaldson. I think this is, wait. Question number 7. The hardest thing about Native, again, like I said, being misunderstood. Mainly just being misunderstood. Like, God, I would hate to put my work out like this, but like going, okay, let's just say to any job in general, and I tell them, oh, I need, this day off for a religious reason or cultural reason, ceremony or whatever, and then denied it, and they denied it even though I explained it to them, this is what's going on, this is what I need the day off for. They don't understand. My supervisors and my managers don't understand. So I end up missing out on the things that are important to me because it's like I've said before, misunderstood culture. We don't all live in teepees, or we don't all chant the same. There is variety of Native Americans out there. I'm not even comfortable calling us Native American because we were here before it was America. So um, I don't. That is one thing that I don't agree with. So when people ask, are you? Oh, you're Native American, and I'll say no, I'm just Native, and I know that someday I will have to go back home because that's what my aunties tell me. Like, when are you gonna come back home to the res? And I said, I will come home when I'm ready to come home. Right now, I'm living for me. I'm doing what I want to do for now, and I know that someday I will come back home. So they'll tease me and they'll say, "Oh, you're American, you're acting like too good," or and and I've been told that. Oh, Jasper, you are acting like you're too good because you come from Tucson now, and that's not the point. The point is, that I've had the opportunity to venture out in other ways than just staying on the res, but I know that someday, I will return back home to where my ancestors are from and stuff, but I'm living my life the way I want to, and they don't see it that way. They just, you know, spend their whole lifetime on the Reds, and that's okay too, because I know that when I go home, that their place will be a place where I can go to visit them. So, um, to me, it doesn't matter, but I know that I will not lose my identity while I'm walking in two different worlds here. The modern world where I have my job and I have my family, and then native, uh, the native world where I know have to, where I participate in the singing and the dancing. I mean, not as much as I used to before, but I have the knowledge that I can hold on to and pass them on to my daughter, and so that way she knows, oh, yeah, my dad, he told me about the singing, or he told me about the dancing and stuff like that. So just, I guess, really having to find yourself in this way is what, and also to colonize your life between the two different ones that you are living, because first you are you, second you are autumn, and so on and so forth, however you identify yourself to be, a dad, a mom, a brother, a sister, uh, a singer, a writer. There's so many things, it's 2016. There's so many things going on that you can be. You can be, I don't know, a DJ, a computer technician, but yet at the same time still be Autumn or still be native. It's just amazing, and it's going to continue on for generations and generations to come. We're going to be here, forever. Just don't lose who you are. And that may be the hardest thing for me. Question number 9. Greatest native inspiration. My greatest native inspiration is Indian in the Cupboard. No, I'm just kidding. No. I would have to say that everybody that's come before me, my mother, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my aunts and my uncles, everybody that has been and any kind of influence, you know, in my life to where I'm at now, that would be my greatest Native inspiration. You know, I've learned a lot from them. Some of the things I don't fully understand, but as I get older, I'm coming to the end of my 20s and I'm starting to realize a whole lot of different things. And it goes back to the people that have helped raise me, you know, in a sense that they know what they're talking about. But to me, I the kind of person who is creative and is like, oh, can we just change it a little bit? And they'll say no because this is the way it's been done forever, and just continue to do it that way. And to be honest, that kind of bugs me, but incorporating new ideas and still staying on the guidelines of being, you know, of where I am or where I want to be at, knowing that these people helped me get to where I'm at now is my greatest inspiration. So thank you to them. And so the people that I would like to see do this tag video would be my sister Emma. You know, she's wanting to make a YouTube channel, so hopefully you get this out there and get it on rolling as has been. Otherwise I wouldn't be here doing this tag, but anybody who watches this video, you're Native, make a real Native tag video in honor of Native American Heritage Month. Just want to see your ideas, and glad that you subscribe. And you know, I'm more ecstatic that you're you know, that you're actually watching. Thank you, and excited to see your responses. Until then, we'll see you later.